Nelson wanting to travel on the play. Never said to play inside. Knocked away. Derek took that fall we saw on the backside there, hit that tailbone.
Sixers trying to grab the lead back. Anderson's jumper will do it for him. Anderson has 6 points tonight, and Golden State trailing now by 2. Mitch Richmond lost the ball as he got in the lane. Sixers on the run. Thornton finishing it. His first 2 of the night, and the Sixers are up by 4. Their biggest lead of the night. A timeout's going to be called here by Golden State. 9:10 remaining in the first half. And Philadelphia going for their 13th straight win, leading it now by 4. And with Philadelphia leading Golden State 38-34, here are your Acura leaders. We're going to look at that field goal percentage, the top 6 in the league. You see Sir Charles perched atop the league. His percentage would be much higher if he'd stopped firing up those 3-pointers. He's 3 for 39 from 3-point land this year. And Shrewdus Marciulionis getting himself into the number 6 spot. First-year player, played on the Soviet national team. And there's the banner brought to the game from the city of brotherly love by the Lithuanian community here. A group of about 55 folks of Lithuanian descent out here to welcome Shrewdus. And play resumes, 38-34. Sixers on top. Steph Brooks has checked in. He's guarding Hardaway now. Jaminski blocked the shot from behind. Thornton came up with a loose ball off to Brooks. Sixers on the run. Jaminski makes the move inside. His first field goal. He has 4 points of the night, and the Sixers have opened up a 6-point lead, their biggest lead of the night.
And that's where you make a team pay, with using the big people inside.
And that helps get Golden State back in it. Second 3-pointer hit tonight by Chris Mullin. He has 19 points already in this first half. Cuts that 6-point lead in half.
That's more than Chris had in the ball game last night.
Smith trying to get the shot away. Teagle really altered the shot. Smith wanted a foul call against Teagle, didn't get it. Hardaway to Teagle. Underneath Marciulionis, caught Marciulionis by surprise. Ball bounced away from him. And Brooks on the run to Anderson. He puts it off the glass, and it will drop for him. Anderson now with 8. Sixers up by 5. Teagle from the paint. Wide right. Anderson the rebound. Once again, you see Golden State just getting hammered on the boards on both ends.
Yeah, nobody underneath to help that time.
Derek Smith had the ball stripped away by Marciulionis. A 3-on-2, now a 2-on-1. Mullin over to Teagle for an easy 2. Teagle in double figures now with 10. A 3-point Philadelphia lead. Thornton gets it back to 5. Thornton has 4 points.
Shrewdus got hurt. He's a tough fella, but he's definitely hurt. He's going to be tended to. Right hand, it looked like. Thumb.
So you see Marciulionis with Tom Abdenor over there, tending to him. He's really done a good job for a kid who had a glimpse of NBA play when NBA teams played against some teams over in Eastern Europe last year, but of all the Eastern European imports, he and Vlade Divac of the Lakers have really made the biggest impact.
Yeah, well, I did feel it is definitely the right thumb. You see Tom working on it there. I felt when I saw him in '86 in the World Championships over in Spain that he had the potential to play in the NBA, and I think that he's certainly proven his worth, and he'll get better.
And you'll see Vlade Divac of the Lakers in Game 2 of tonight's NBA doubleheader. The Bulls and the Lakers matching up. Hardaway, nice move along the baseline. He gets 2.
I tell you, the kid to watch, though, is Tony Kukoc, who plays for Jugoplastik Split. He played this year in the McDonald's Open. Nuggets tried to get him. He's quite a talent.
Sixers up by 3. We've got just under 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Jaminski with a wall of blue shirts. Call a travel on him.
Right now, Philadelphia doing a great job controlling the tempo. They've actually had 14 break opportunities, gotten 10 points, only 10 breaks for Golden State with 7 points.
Warriors get the ball back, down by 3. And Mitch Richmond will walk it across the line. A backcourt for the Warriors that could be together for a long, long time. Richmond in just his 2nd year, Hardaway just a rookie from 3-point land. Hardaway nailed it. And Hardaway has 5 points all in this quarter. We're tied at 44. Golden State has come back.
Hardaway needs to also try to take more advantage of Brooks. With his strength, he can really take Brooks to the hole, also post him up.
And we're going to have a foul call against Golden State. Going to be called against Hardaway. His first.
His first, team third.
Third team foul. Not a shooting foul. It'll be inbounded from the near sideline. And then it comes to Jaminski. Thornton working on Mullen. Looked like a fullback trying to gain 1 yard as he got into that baseline.
Yeah, well, he would never score high marks for his grace and beauty.
Watch the football run here by Thornton.
Yeah, there's a nice spin move. He traveled, actually, because he picked his pivot foot up and put it down before the ball hit the ground. And there you see, not very balletic by any stretch of the imagination, but he is getting to go to the free throw line after getting away with the traveling violation.
That's not necessarily good news. He's a 55% free throw shooter. He'll get one more try. Hardaway the rebound. And Golden State, as Mitch Richmond gets into the double-figure column. Golden State now with a 2-point lead. You may be seeing Sir Charles and company back in this ball game shortly. If Golden State continues their run, although Ron Anderson is keeping the Sixers alive right now with his hand. He's scored 10 coming off the bench.
Oh, Charles is already at the scorer's table getting ready to come in. And now we have our first technical on the illegal defense.
76ers, their second game, resulting in a technical foul.
The Sixers complaining about the call as Sir Charles checks back in. Chris Mullen will be shooting it. Mullen with a chance for 20 points already. He's got him. And Golden State a 1-point lead. Jimmy Lynam very, very happy with the way his team has been playing. I don't think he's real pleased with the effort he's seen out there the last couple of minutes. Brooks, the littlest guy on the court, came away with a rebound. Percy Hawkins also back in along with Barkley. And the whistle from Hugh Hollins.
Let's get beyond Barkley. Well, watch the action. Look at the top of your screen. Look at Barkley being pushed out. Now, what's going to happen on the shot? Watch, he's got him hooked now. Then he just throws his man out of the way. That's where the foul occurred. And Charles argued that one.
The first call against Barkley. 5:20 remaining in the first half.
Charles felt he should have had the foul called against the Richmond prior to his hooking him and throwing him down.
Wouldn't go, and Barkley is there to clear it for the Sixers. His 6th rebound. Jaminski taking advantage of the mismatch in size there.
Yeah, but what he did wisely was he used his strength to get down inside before he received the pass.
Hardaway comes down the other way, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. Hardaway with all 7 of his points in this quarter.
Well, he's doing
back on top by 1.
He's doing what I felt he needed to do. See how he could take advantage of Brooks, although Brooks made a nice move defensively to stop him, but the spin move by Hardaway was able to free himself up. That was an excellent play on the part of Hardaway, and looked like had been some good defense on the part of Brooks. But Hardaway very capable of doing things like that, and he is looking to be more offensive-minded right now.
And he converts the 3-point play. He has 8 points all of this quarter. Golden State up by 2 now. We're getting the kind of game that Golden State plays a lot of, a high-scoring tempo. They're averaging 115 points a game offensively. They're giving up 118 points a game defensively. Brooks tries one from out in 3-point country. His first point of the night, the Sixers have the lead back. Mullins had a big first half. Higgins' shot wouldn't go. He's just been ice cold out there with that jumper for the last 4 or 5 ball games. Only once in double figures in the last half-dozen games. Barkley had it bounce right back to him, muscles his way underneath and gets 2. Barkley now with 13, and he's 6 for 6 from the field. And the Sixers are up by 3. shovel it underneath. Brooks a little too aggressive there. Called for his first personal.
But Hardaway again, trying to take advantage of that matchup there, and finally went down to post up against Brooks and was able to draw the foul.
Teagle backhands it across to Richmond. Is going to take the shot over Hawkins. He was quick getting that shot away, but it fell short. Down the court, Hersey can't handle the pass from Dawkins.
Richmond tripped in his efforts to get back down the court, put a wet spot on the court, and then Johnny Dawkins slipped on the wet spot. He had a ball boy doing a little housework out there.
And the Warriors get it back, trailing by 3. Lineup on the court now of Teagle and Richmond, Higgins and Mullen and Hardaway. 6'7", the tallest player on the court right now for Golden State. Rick Mahorn is first. Hardaway goes to the line.
Shooting 2.
2 years in a row, Rick, this Golden State team has come up with a real plum pick in that first round of the draft. Richmond last year and Tim Hardaway this year.
Yeah, well, of course, Hardaway passed over by a number of people.
See the numbers he's compiled so far. Those numbers have been going up all year long.
Yeah, well, of course, that's the total for the season, and he spent a lot of time on the bench and didn't have a lot of opportunities to do things early in the season. But since he's moved into the starting role, he's been outstanding for them.
And the guy who's being victimized on the Warriors side of it's Winston Garland, who was their starting point guard last year. Charles Barkley still hasn't missed from outside. He's 7 for 7 from the field, 15 points of the night. Sixers by 3. Richmond got around Mahorn. Good move along the baseline. Gets him 2. Richmond has 12. Golden State hanging in there. It's a 1-point Philadelphia lead. They've been unable to pull away tonight.
Yeah, but it's still been the main guys in the starting lineup doing it. They got to get some help from the bench if they want to win this ball game. You can't always rely on your starters to carry you through entire 48 minutes.
Early in the year when the Sixers were struggling, that was one of the problems they were having. The starters were performing all right, but their bench was not coming through at all. The bench has been performing very well for them during the winning streak. And we'll see if they do it as this game continues. 2:54 remaining in the half. A timeout is called. Sixers up by 1.
The Gatorade Slam Dunk Contest. Back to regain his title, Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks. Sky Walker, beware. We'll look at the rosters of the Slam Dunk and the American Airlines ITT Sheridan Shootout at halftime. We'll also visit Warriors Village, where Golden State calls home. But now let's go back to Pete Van Wieren and Rick Barry.
There's your score. Philadelphia up by 1. Your time remaining in the half, 2:54. I want to remind you tomorrow night on TBS, our sister station, the Hawks take on the Houston Rockets. Ron Drew and Kevin Lockley will have that one for you. Mitch Richmond just picked up his 3rd foul just prior to that timeout, so he sits down now. Winston Garland checks in. And the Hersey Hawkins at the line.
And the Warriors get smaller.
They have a lineup out there right now that includes, along with Garland, Rod Higgins, Terry Teagle, Chris Mullen, and Tim Hardaway. Hawkins makes just 1 of 2. He has 7 on the night. And that's a 2-point Philadelphia lead. Another illegal D called against Philadelphia. That's got Jim Lynam really upset. That's the 3rd call against the Sixers tonight for an illegal defense.
Against Mahorn this time. Roderick Mahorn, 44. You see in the right part of the screen in the key area. Now everybody leaves. Look at him. Mahorn stays there. The guys kept clearing out. Mahorn stayed where he was. There wasn't anybody around him.
Mullen goes to the line and knocks it down. He has 21 points in the first half. And Golden State with a chance to get that lead back now. They're down by 1. Philadelphia from the field in the second quarter shooting 80%. 12 out of 15. Golden State 56%. Golden State's getting back in it. Now they have the lead. It's a 2-point basket for Chris Mullen. He has 23 points in the first half. Golden State up by 1. Still a lot of time to go in the quarter. Over 2 minutes. That's short. Hardaway the rebound. Hardaway, despite his size, only 6 feet, has had a couple of triple doubles this year.